Hey guys, Cooking with Kim D here. So, one of the things I post in pretty much every single one of my parties is a post about what is your biggest kitchen challenge. And if I had to guess, I'm going to say about 90% of you say that your biggest number one challenge is what's for dinner? What am I making for dinner? How do I meal plan? So, I wanted to take a few moments to go over kind of what I do to meal plan and see if anything, helps you guys out and give you a few tools for making your meal planning a little bit easier. All right, so we've got a couple of things here. I start basically on like Saturday or Sunday, or really any time that I have, a little bit of time to sit down and look at some recipes and see what we need, for the week. I typically plan 4 meals a week, sometimes 5, but typically 4. And my reasoning is one night of the week is usually leftovers, and one night of the week is a fend for yourself, whatever's in the house. Now, I have older children, so it's a little bit easier for me to do the whatever's in the house thing. If you have younger children, that might be a little bit more difficult, but let's be honest, kids love cereal, kids love mac and cheese, and we all deserve a night off from the kitchen. So, as much as I may sell cooking tools and promote, home cooking, we all need a break once in a while, and it's okay to give the kids a bowl of cereal because they're going to be really happy with it. So, all right. One of my biggest suggestions is if you have a Walmart in your area that does the Walmart grocery app, where you can place your grocery order online. I know there's other stores that do it too. I'm just familiar with the Walmart grocery app, so that's the one I can speak of. If you have that available to you, do it. It is a big time saver. It's not only a big time saver, it's a money saver. Because when I go to the grocery store, or when my husband goes to the grocery store, we come back with things we don't need. We've spent more money. There's jars of weird marinated something sitting in our cabinet for a long time that never get used. So I love using the Walmart grocery app. In fact, all 5 of us in my family have the app on our phone. We all log in with the same username and password. And everybody in the house is responsible for if you use the last of the honey, if you use the last of the half and half, the bread, whatever it might be that you just used the last of, or it's running really low, it's your responsibility to put that item back in the cart. And actually, the app has a scanner on it, so you can actually scan the UPC code if you have a UPC code on the product. So it's super easy. So I let everybody put their items in. I also usually give people like a day, I'll send a group text out to the family and say, placing the grocery order tomorrow, make sure you get your items in. And that way the kids get the snacks that they want for school and whatnot. And I have last say. I can monitor it so that, if one of the girls are putting a $15 beauty item in it that I don't think they really need, nope, that's getting deleted. All right, so Walmart app, do that. My next resource for finding meals is Season's Best Cookbooks. These are $2, guys. We come out with a new Season's Best Cookbook every catalog release. I have these going back to my very first party. And I still use that one for my very first party because there's a broccoli ham ring in it that I absolutely love. So I still use it. It's actually falling apart. But for $2, so this is the fall winter of this year. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 recipes in here. And they've got them categorized by sides and apps, mains, desserts. There's even a break out of your cooking rut, which I have not read and probably should read that. But it gives great suggestions. Oh yeah, prep quickly, make less mess, get inspired by takeout. See, there's a great inspiration, get inspired by takeout. It talks about refresh pantry supplies. That's a really important thing too for those last minute things. Have a couple extra boxes of pasta on hand. Have a jar of marinara on hand. A package of chicken tenders or something in the freezer. Some ground beef. Separated into 1-pound packages that you have in the freezer. Those are great go-to things to have. So these are awesome. Pick one up. Like I said, $2, and they come out every time we have a catalog release, which is twice a year. Okay, so that's resource 1. Resource 2 is my website. My website has a plethora of recipes on it. Guys, there are so many on there. I use this tool all the time, quite frequently. It's probably my number one tool for meal planning. One or two. I have a toss up between the next one I'm going to share with you. So what I'm going to do is, this is not the most high-tech video, guys. Sorry. I'm not the most technologically, savvy person. So I am going to take my phone here, and just scan down onto my laptop so I can show you guys my website so you kind of get a feel for it. All right. So this is my website. This is the homepage of my website currently. And it's got all different categories up here: shop, host a party, be a consultant. But I want to concentrate right now on this recipes. So it's about halfway in. It says recipes. Now I know it's hard to see this, but I'll try to point to the section I'm talking about. You can choose your recipe by course. So it's got appetizers and snacks, beverages, breakfast and brunch, desserts, main dishes, side dishes. You can choose it by diet and lifestyle. That's an important one. I try to do gluten-free when I'm having a flare-up with my Crohn's. So gluten-free, easy cleanup, budget-friendly, better than takeout, 30-minute or less, vegan, vegetarian, low carb, all sorts of diet and lifestyles. Down here, we've got some seasonal things. So they change this up usually with each catalog change. And then by product. This section is by product. Now, it does not show every single product we have, but it has some of our really popular ones: the brownie pan, the ceramic egg cooker, the deep covered baker, the air fryer, the blender, the deluxe electric grill and griddle, the quick cooker. So I'm going to let's go to the deep covered baker. This is a great item. If you do not have the deep covered baker, you might want to look at getting that. That is a great resource for getting dinner on the table very fast, because there's a lot of one pot wonders with this. Where is it? Oh, actually, I'm going to do this first. Okay, so I've got all the deep covered baker recipes here. I want something that's 30-minute or less, because a lot of us like quick. And this one here, summertime spaghetti. So you just click on that. It gives you your whole list of ingredients, the directions. It gives you some cooking tips for picking out what kind of chicken to use. So what I do is I take this recipe, and so I've got this recipe. I usually have the recipe up on my laptop, and then I have my phone in my hand, and I get on my Walmart app, and I go in and I shop for every single item that's on that list. All right, maybe not salt and pepper and oil, stuff like that, but everything else I put on my list. And I do this for every single one of the recipes that I want to cook this week. Then what I do is, once I've got everything in the grocery app, I then go and stand by the fridge and stand next to the pantry, and I look at my list versus what's in the pantry, and then I delete off anything that I don't need. I know I could, stand in front of it and do it at the same time. I have found that this is the quickest way, and it prevents me from forgetting something, because I am very forgetful. I have sticky notes all over the place because I'm a very forgetful person. I need it in front of me. There's a lot going on in life, right? So my website, great resource. Like I said, like I showed you, you can go by diet and lifestyle, by course, by product. It's a great resource. So use that resource. My next suggestion is our Taste Bud subscription. I love the Taste Bud subscription. So what it is you buy a monthly subscription, and you can purchase it either monthly, single, which is a great way to try it out. If you're not sure about it, you're not sure you're going to like it, just give 1 month a shot. And if you give a month a shot, or if you really do any of them, we do 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month. Any of them, I will send you a little happy mail as a thank you for signing up. So you get a package every single month. It comes in like a big, cardboard envelope type of thing. And inside of it, you get 4 of these cards. 3 are recipes, and 1 is extra tips and suggestions on what to do with your seasonings that have come in your package this month. So this was the September theme was family favorites. So in September, we've got everything bagel, everything but the pizza. This is one of my favorite ones. If you haven't tried it, make sure you try it. And the rotisserie. So for the everything but the pizza seasoning, there's a pizza chili. For the rotisserie, there is a meatball sub, which is excellent. And for the everything bagel seasoning, there's an everything bagel mac and cheese. So recipes are right on, whoops, right on the back of the card, beautiful cards. And it gives you all your ingredients. It gives you pasta prep, like on this one, it gives you different pastas that you can use. Actually, I want to show you the pizza chili. That's a better example. So it gives you a vegetarian tip, excuse me. Gives you tips for going vegetarian. It gives you, tells you what you can use for other proteins if you don't want ground beef. If you want to make it mild, it gives you suggestions. So this is a great resource for grabbing some recipes that take you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but not completely out of it. Nothing in here has been super over the top. I think the most over the top one, well, for me at least, I'm not a big dill fan. And there was a dry brine dill salmon. It was excellent. I'm so glad that I tried it. And that was part of my reason for getting it, is that we get stuck in ruts, right? And this takes you out of the rut because it's telling you right there in front of you what to buy, what to make, how to make it. And it's been a great addition to our meals. So a lot of these, and these are pretty decent size. Some of these are pretty close to the size that you would buy if you got it in the bottle. Obviously they can't send the bottles because then it would cost more money to ship and whatnot. So they put them in these packages. So these are great. None of these are open because I have all of them. And what I do with these personally, because I'm a consultant, is I use these for my Happy Mail. So if you win some Happy Mail from, from me, you might get one of these in the mail with one of the recipes. Now, the other part of Taste Buds is our Taste Buds Hub. So when you subscribe, you get access to our Taste Buds Hub online. And you can go, I'm going to scroll down again to the computer, to my laptop. And let's see here, I'm going to get my mouse to work. So we go into the Taste Buds Hub, and I got to get back in there. My computer's really slow today. Okay, so it's giving each of the months, so I can go back if I misplaced a card, if I just want to be able to look at it online instead of saving the cards. You can go back and look. Now, this is the summery Southwest theme. So it was Chipotle rub, a Tex-Mex, and a Southwestern seasoning mix. Now, we don't get to choose the flavors. They choose them for us, but they have all been excellent, and the recipes have been great. It gives you a grocery list that you can actually print out. I mean, seriously, how convenient is that? If you don't want to use like a grocery app, you can just print out the list and go to the store and you get your list right there. You don't even have to copy anything down. You can go over here to recipes. And if you want to put in, let's say, the bell pepper herb rub, it gives you a bunch of recipes to use that feature that seasoning. You can go, there's a place for tips. Asian fried tofu, cube one block. It just gives you all of these different things to be able to go to, and it's a one-stop shop type of place. It gives you videos, so if you're not really sure how to do something, you can watch a video on it. Now, the newest thing to Taste Buds that I love, this new feature, is our every month for a certain time frame, you're going to get a message from Pampered Chef, an email, and it's going to allow you to go into your cart and add on some other items. So this past month, I didn't add anything on this past month because I didn't need anything, but it gave me a choice of, I want to say like maybe another half dozen seasonings that I could have added. So if I was running low on something, I can add it to my order. It had some, I forget what the products were. I didn't need any of the products either, but it had a whole bunch of like maybe 10 or so different products that you could add on. So maybe if you need a scraper, maybe keep your eye out to see if they ever put a scraper on there, because even though you're paying for the product, you don't have to pay for the shipping. And the Taste Bud subscription is free shipping every single month. So that's an awesome way to be able to, grab a couple of items. If you get a party to go to, a gift, whatnot, you may be able to go in there and grab a couple of things that you need. So that's our Taste Bud subscription. Let's see here. My last resource for you is me. I come with your purchase, guys. So You ever have a question on how to use a product, what to make in that product? Hey, I've got this, I haven't used it yet. I can't tell you how many people have said, oh yeah, I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. What do you mean you haven't taken it out of the package? Reach out to me. I'm going to give you a recipe to try in it. Um, Join my VIP group. I would love to keep in touch with you guys and have you join that group. Now, this group is new to me. I've been a consultant for a little over a year at the time of this video. I don't know what my roadblock was with setting up a VIP group. I think it's more of I didn't think anybody would join it, in all honesty, so I didn't set one up. And I'm realizing that's the best way to keep in touch with you guys, is to have a VIP group that we can all bounce ideas off of, because even though I guess technically I'm supposed to be the one teaching you guys things, I love learning things from you guys. And I have learned how to use different products in different ways from you. So I love that we now have a community to come together in, share ideas about food. You find a recipe online, doesn't have to be Pampered Chef. Post it in the party. Let's try it. I'm going to do the same thing. And one of my goals, so this is new to me, I don't have a lot of people in my party quite yet, because I'm just starting to build it. But one of my goals is that when I meal plan for the week, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm making for the week. And then maybe you can grab inspiration from that and see what I'm making, and I'll post the recipes and all that kind of stuff, or links to the recipe or whatnot, depending on where it's from. So there's another way to maybe have another resource to meal planning and figuring out what's for dinner. So I think that's about it. I'm sorry this video was really long, but it was kind of a long explanation. I knew I couldn't do it in a 4-minute video, so I apologize. But Season's Best, pick one up, $2. My website, I'll post a link for my website. Taste Buds, monthly subscription. Just give a month a try and see if you like it. You'll get a little half email from me if you do. And my VIP group. So there are some resources for meal planning. I hope that I've given you at least something to come away with that makes your meal planning and your answer to what's for dinner a little bit easier. Please reach out with any questions, guys. I am here for you, and I so appreciate your support. Have a great night. Bye-bye.